Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to John Gupton Stadium here in Cedar Park, Texas. My name is Tyler Alsis. I'll be taking you throughout this game here between the 0-3 Eastview Patriots and the 0-3 Cedar Park Timberwolves. We're here on homecoming, another homecoming. This time Eastview trying to play the spoilers, while Cedar Park trying to come out with a victory. All green in the stands, all green on the jerseys. Eastview on the other side. Shade finally getting to those fans over there on the visitor side. Eastview in their white tops and black pants. Let's take a look at these two teams headed into this week's matchup. Again, both teams 0-3. This is the start of their district play. Cedar Park with a much tougher non-district schedule. All three teams were in 6A, combined records of 8-4. Including the last two teams 7-1, their combined records. Eastview lost on their homecoming. Actually had a bye week last week. The previous week, they lost to Lampasas 48-39. Made things interesting down the stretch though. Lampasas just too much through the air in that game. Should be an exciting one here. Wind going from right to left on your screen, just enough to keep the flags moving as we are kind of sunk down here in the stadium. Opening kickoff. Eastview's going to receive this one, and taking it about 3 yards in the end zone is Rainey. And looked to be a poor decision, finds a hole though, and is finally wrapped up around the 30. Boy, had contact around the 15 or close to the 10-yard line by a couple Timberwolves. Ended up being a good decision. See if Eastview can build off their last performance. Last time we saw them out, again, 39 points, season high. Their offense really looked up to speed most of the game, especially through the air. Ty Blair, 22-35 for 321 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now Blair in the shotgun. Sends the man in motion. Looks left, fires left. And a little bubble screen gains a couple. That's Carlos Ramirez. Jalen Edmondson also in the backfield. Can't forget about him. There's a lot of passing attacks, especially in that second half last time out. And the fake to Edmondson, and brought down in the backfield is Blair. Brings up a 3rd and 12 there. Brady Elford coming from the left side. Only 3 down linemen for the Timberwolves. It's going to ask a lot of your linebackers to recognize when it's run and pass. A little bit late here getting the call in, under 5 seconds, and now finally Eastview is going to call a timeout here on this 3rd and 13. Just under 11 minutes to go here. Trying to avoid a 3-and-out early on and give the ball back to the Timberwolves. We'll take a quick break, come back to Gupton Stadium after this.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well. And now as partners.
Back here on 3rd and 12. Coach still out on the field. Now play gets under action and a little inside screen. Rainey breaks another tackle. Doesn't get as much as he did on the return though. Gets to about the original line of scrimmage. I think they'll call it 4th and 9. Not enough to avoid the 3 and out. Again, saw great momentum, especially in that second half. It took a while for them to get up and running, but once they did, this Patriot offense looked very stout last time out. Nothing doing so far. And this one will be booted away by Maxwell. Up to receive, that's a live ball, and it looked like the Patriots got it. And they do. Grady Dickerson with the recovery. Ball is at the 36-yard line. Flipping the fields almost to the exact same spot. So offense putting their helmets back on, coming back out of the field. If you're the Patriots, you got to capitalize on these opportunities. Blair, empty backfield. Looking downfield, fires down the seam. There's Rainey, caught into the end zone, touchdown. Beautifully weighted ball down the center of the field, and Rainey just hauled it in like it was practice. Easy 6-0 for the Patriots. Maxwell on for the point after. Bit of a high snap. Kick is up, off the scoreboard and good. 7-0 Patriots, impressive. We'll call that a combined first drive. After the muff punt, Patriots taking a 7-0 lead. Timberwolves trying to answer after the break.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Maxwell going to kick off to the Timberwolves here after what could be called the Keyston Rainey drive. Started off breaking a couple tackles on the return, getting them out to about the 30-yard line. The muffed punt, again recovered by Dickerson on the opposite 30, and then first play, Rainey hauls in the pass from Blair, and now Maxwell going to kick off. This one booted out of the end zone. Now comes on to the field, Cedar Park again, struggling to find their first win so far in this 2022-23 season. They do have one of the toughest schedules in the state in their region. Again, the last two teams they've played combined 7-1. Last game against Round Rock, 4-0 Round Rock was a loss, and this one run up the middle, spin move up the middle, and brought back is Tyree Nicholson, 5'8", 170-pound senior. This team likes to run the football a lot, and they get off a lot of plays as shown here. 80 plays in their first game. Now a quick out here, ball tipped at the line, and it falls harmlessly to the field. This team again, gets off a lot of plays, running the ball about 30 times on the ground. Only about 3 yards per carry, though. And now firing back over the middle, intercepted. And he's got a chance to return this. Stays in bounds, tiptoes the sidelines, and pushed out. They're going to say he's down at about the 7. Foot went out. Looked to be Amar Bucic in there. Thrown right to him. That's what kind of pressure can do to you up front. Boy, and I don't think you could draw up a better first couple minutes if you're Coach Wall and the Patriots. 1st and 7. Duncan goes in motion. Blair's going to pitch this out to Rainey. Makes a man miss in the backfield and still loses a couple. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 12. This time going to get away from that goal line formation, spread some guys out. Blair hands this one off to Edmondson, and we're going to get a flag beforehand. And just as I praised them for the great start, we got a negative play and a false start. So 2nd and 17. Blair with Ramirez up top. Rainey and Duncan and Guildhouse on the near side. Edmondson goes across formation. And Blair going to try and run it, loses the football, picked up, and he's got some room. Edmondson trying to track him down. Doesn't look like he's going to get him, though, at the 20, the 10, and touchdown. Boy, how about that? Brady Elford on the return, the scoop and score. $83-yard return for that young man. Instead of 14-0, it's 7-6 right now. Point after is up and good. So it looked to be disaster for the Timberwolves. Ends up being a miracle return, 7-7. 8-minute mark here in the first quarter. We'll be back to Gupton Stadium after the break.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
So if you're the Patriots now, you got to capitalize on this drive. Could have been 14-0. You can't hang your heads though at that fumble if you're Blair. This is how you respond, how you get up off the canvas when you've been knocked down. Can't let one play dictate the rest of the game. The boot here going to be taken up the middle. And he's got some room again, only the kicker to beat, and finally spinning around at the 35-yard line. Isapunwu on the return. So Good couple returns from this Patriot offense. See if they can break one of those and maybe get a special team score. We've seen two facets of the ball score so far tonight. And Blair with Edmondson in the backfield now. Timberwolves creeping those linebackers up on the outside. Edmondson goes right off the guard. Well, good blocking out there. Davis Jones, that left tackle, looked to push his man back about 4 or 5 yards and open up a huge hole for Edmondson. Good 5-yard pickup. Didn't see a whole lot of Edmondson. Again, part of that was due to just the pace of the game from last time against Lampasas. A lot of throws from Blair, a lot of trying to keep up with the tempo of the game. It was very fast on both sides, and both teams kind of abandoned the run that game. As a jet sweep here goes to Duncan, and he picks up the first down and more out near midfield. Duncan, the leader offensively for this Patriot team. Overall 13 catches and 249 yards for 2 touchdowns for the 2 games that there were stats taken. He and Edmondson really the dynamic duo. Blair, only a sophomore too, Blair. Showed some great poise last time. And here, throw out to Rainey. Again, making men miss all night long so far. I think that's his 4th broken tackle. Good solid 5-yard gain. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Blair gonna roll out right and then hand up to Edmondson and brought down from the backside. Grayson Alex breaking through his block and not fooled by the movement by Blair. And now we've got Luke Martin up on the far side. Timberwolves only breaking 3 again, nearly goes down and met right at the line. Is Duncan going across? I think they're going to get a hold. Again, that was Alex shedding his blocker. Panthers doing a nice job creating some pressure, only getting, Timberwolves getting some nice pressure up front with only 3 rushers. Penalty will be declined, and it'll be 4th and 8 from the 48-yard line. Maxwell comes in to kick. David Chapa and Carter Wool back to return. Kick from Maxwell is a high one. Wool gets under this one and met almost immediately by a couple Patriots. Return of maybe a half yard. They're going to call it forward progress at the 20. So Timberwolves will come out and try and extend their lead. Offense throwing an interception there last time around. We'll see what they can do here. Aiden Arp, the junior quarterback, having a bit of a rough start when it comes to stats so far. Only 1 touchdown compared to 4 interceptions. 53% completion percentage as a run up the middle gains him a couple. 20 of 29 last game for 115 yards and an interception against Round Rock High School. Again, this team goes quick. Tyree Nicholson going to take the ball again, finds a little bit more space. Going to be short of the first down marker. Call it about 3rd and 3. That's the other side of playing a fast tempo offense. Your offense could be out there for about 45 seconds, maybe a minute of game time, and have a quick 3 and out, not give your defense enough rest. So you want to make sure you're getting first downs as a hurry-up offense. As Arp gonna do another RPO straight up the middle, and Nicholson gets the ball to the 36-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the T-Wolves. The chain gang trying to keep up with them. Only the one throw from Arp. That was the interception. Here's the second one. Another tipped ball. Actually, I think that is the third pass thrown. Two of them tipped, one of them intercepted. Arp, the junior quarterback, got to improve if he's trying to give Nicholson a break back there at running back. Hands it up the middle to Nicholson. I'd like to see Nicholson get outside the tackles. Try and maybe break one. He's got some speed. He's got some moves up front. Patriots doing a nice job keeping him contained to a couple yards up the middle. Keeping those linebackers in tight. Now passing here. Arp flushed. Fires out to Nicholson. Ball out of bounds. Incomplete. So 4th down and 7 here. And the Timberwolves look like they're going to bring out nobody right now. And now the punt unit comes on. Connor Schutte gonna do the punting duty. And Rainey, actually we're gonna get a timeout here from Cedar Park. Coach Quintero wanting a word with his guys, so we'll take a quick break too. 3:43 left to go in the first quarter. Score tied 7-7.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
So, doesn't look like any trickeration here from the Timberwolves. And now blocked punt up the middle. And a scoop up in the middle and scored. Luke Martin up there with the reception. All 3 touchdowns and all 3 different facets of the game. Patriots scoring on offense and special teams. Timberwolves scoring on defense. We've got a crazy one here in Cedar Park. Boy, tough to see. There were about 3 Patriots who came through almost untouched, it seemed, and 3 blockers not doing their jobs. Ball tipped, and Martin with the scoop and score. It's been a crazy start to this homecoming game for the Timberwolves. Patriots up 13-7, try and make it 14 with Maxwell. Low snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-7, we'll try and find more ways to score here in Cedar Park. Hope you stay tuned with us. 3:32, Patriots up 7.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
So we were talking about during the break, just to recap for you, we've so far in about less than 9 minutes of gameplay, we've had a muffed punt by the Timberwolves, a blocked punt from the Timberwolves. We've had a scoop and score for 83 yards. That gave the Timberwolves 7 points. We've had an interception by the Patriots. We've had a fumble recovery by the Timberwolves. I think I already mentioned that one, the scoop and score. Am I missing any? I don't know. We'll see if we got a kick return here for a score. And he's got a hole. Makes the kicker miss. He's got a couple Patriots out there and finally brought down past midfield. Boy, and by the way the return's going for both teams tonight, looks like someone's going to break one off here. Again, past midfield. Great starting position. And again, if you're Aiden Arp now, I don't know what else you can do on offense. First off, you just have to get it to your receivers, make them have a chance, give them a chance to make the catch. A couple tipped balls. Saw the one interception. And power football right up the middle gets him about 5. Nicholson closing in on double-digit carries this quarter alone. 3-minute mark here. 2nd and 5 from the 40. And Arp going to take this one. Hand off to Nicholson. Initially met in the backfield. Nicholson churns his legs, gets a couple. Tackle made by Luis Castillo. Patriots have done a nice job containing up the middle. All their runs have been up the middle. They've been a couple yards per game, and again, Cedar Park rushing the ball an average of 30 times per game, only getting 3 yards per carry. This time, Arp gonna fling this one over, a little touch pass, gets a nice block, and they're gonna call that one back because that's that's a blindside block. Braden Gates taking one for the team there, and gonna get some angry parents here on the Cedar Park sideline, but by the letter of the law, that is the correct call. Gates out there trying to go in for the tackle and just gets lit up from the receiver. Almost seems like on those plays you have to turn into basketball mode. Maybe set a pick play, have them run into you. I've seen a couple of those in college football, and on that one especially, it's like, what are you supposed to do? But obviously player safety is so important nowadays. Especially for kids at this age. Can't be too careful. So 1st and 10 from the 35 now is Nicholson. Gains about 5. If you're the Patriots, you can't get, can't get winded up front. You got to keep your blocks, keep your gaps. High snap here. And this one, Arp going to take down, and boy, right in the backfield, Ronnie Goldman sheds his blocker. Loss of a yard, 3rd and 6 now. This would be huge for the Patriots, getting a stop here, possibly making it 21-7. Not even out of the first quarter yet. Got a minute left. This action-packed game. Arp takes the snap, looks right, fires on the slant behind the receiver, trying to find Jackson Brock. Brings up 4th and 6. 1:02 left. again, it's the pros and cons of having a very up-tempo offense. 3 and outs like that, not necessarily a 3 and out, but after the penalty, getting first down, having a chance to do it over again. Only sheds about a minute off the clock. We're going to go for it here, though, in no man's land at the 31-yard line. Too long for a field goal, too short for a punt. Arp fires back. This time, got a man. Boy, safeties were about 15 yards off. First down for the Timberwolves, and they're in business inside the red zone. And if you're Arp, it's little throws like that, those short to intermediate type passes, get your confidence going. And now Patriots bringing pressure, and they get to Arp. A couple of them down the backfield. Flag thrown. And it looked to be on the tackle. Wonder if someone got a face mask in there. Still waiting for the official call. The line's moving forward. And it will be a face mask, so that's a automatic first down, automatic first and goal now from the 10-yard line. Timberwolves getting some breaks here after that. Touchdown gets called back. Arp trying to settle his guys down. Got 2 receivers here on the near side. Nicholson in the backfield. Option left side. Arp cuts it upfield. And into the end zone. Boy, a couple Patriots there. Instead, he gets the effort play. Great decision by Arp to cut it upfield. 14-13. I think we've got more points in this first quarter than all of last half. That land passed this game. Kick is up and good. 14-14, 6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Both offenses have now scored. Now time for the Patriots to score. Fill out those bingo cards. We'll be back here to Gupton Stadium after the break.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
14-14 from Gupton Stadium here in Cedar Park, Texas. It's a hot one here. First day of fall was yesterday. Doesn't feel like it here in Texas. Still in the mid-90s throughout the day. Cooling off into the mid-80s overnight. And Rainey going to take this one about 6 yards deep. We'll say it worked the first time. We'll try again. Runs into his own man, though. And not going to go anywhere inside the 5. Can't win them all. And that will, an extended run, will run out those 6 seconds, and we'll take a quarter break. Switch sides of the field after this break.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. VypeU also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each VypeU ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about VypeU today.
Let's see if the second quarter has any more antics. That first quarter gave us 28 points, 3 turnovers, and all 3 facets of the game scoring. Blair takes this one deep inside the red zone. Good hole for Edmondson, and he muscles his way down for about an 8-yard gain. That's what you need if you're Edmondson. Get those big guys up front to create some space and then just be patient and hit the hole running. Second and short upcoming now at the 14-yard line, and a little tempo here from the Patriots coming out of the quarter break. Jet sweep, double reverse. Boy, trick play had Rainey open, but just an overthrow of Blair. I think the Cleveland Browns ran that play on Thursday night. I think they only got about 9 yards, incomplete pass here. Boy, and they are right in front of the student section and band. Now pressure off the edge, quick out to Blair. Excuse me, from Blair to Rainey. Good awareness by Blair, noticing the edge rusher coming quick. Reed Bynes, outside linebacker, applying the pressure. And again, you got the band playing, you got the students right in front of you, making it loud. Inside your own 20. Quick out to Rainey on the far side of the field, makes a man miss. And doesn't get enough for the first, but creates a manageable second and short here. It's been a lot more balanced play calling here from the Patriots this week. Coaching staff just trying to sense the flow of the game, and now Blair scrambles out of pressure. We saw what he can do with his legs. Now tries to turn it upfield and is knocked out of bounds. Good hold up there by Garrison Cockrell. Not getting an extra 15 yards. Lost about a half yard on the play. 3rd and 3. Here, Cedar Park, you have to keep an eye on Blair when he's out there running around, scrambling out of the pocket. He not only can run the ball, but he can throw while on the run. That's what makes him extra dangerous. Now jet sweep to Duncan, a little hesitation step, and brought down in the backfield. Brady Elford having a game here. He was a scoop and score. He also had a sack. Was 2nd and 2, now leads to 4th and 5 from the 23, and Patriots just going to kick this one away. Chapa and Wool, returners back at their own 30. Wind is blowing out that way. I don't know if Maxwell has enough in his leg for about a 60 or 70 yard punt. It does hit at about the 45. A bit of a roll inside to the 44. We'll take a quick break here, see if the Timberwolves offense can come out and put more points on the board. Tied 14-14 here in Cedar Park.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well. And now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Tackles. It's a strong back in Nicholson. Keeping his legs moving. 2nd and 2 now on the 48. Nicholson, again, a little bit better containment from the Patriots. Still seems like every play it's about 3 to 5 yards for Nicholson. Offensive line giving him about a yard and a half of cushion. And Nicholson does the rest. And Act 3, about the same result as last time, another 4 or 5 yards. Looks to be what Cedar Park's doing is try to wear down this defensive line. Also, the passing game hasn't worked out in your favor. Nicholson's back there getting 3 to 5 yards a carry. Now a little quick pass here. Pushed out right at the marker. Jackson Brock on the reception. Nice little pitch and catch there from Arp. And Arp coming in with just about 400 yards passing through 3 games and only 53% of the passes completed. Those 4 interceptions though. Compared to just the 1 touchdown. Third and short here. Arp takes the pass. Looks to now is going to run with it. Looks to be a design QB draw there. Straight up the middle. First down here. Seen a lot of it from the Patriots. The Patriots getting, some rhythm there on offense, and now the Timberwolves getting some rhythm on offense. Both defenses not able to kind of hold their line here. Right up the middle, Nicholson, good pursuit up the middle. Duncan coming from the outside on that one as well. Second and 10 upcoming now. Timberwolves are moving this ball in chunks. Trips to this near side. And flag comes in from the referee. Incomplete pass though. Good pressure from that backside. Braden Gates making his way to Arp, hitting him from the blind side. Looks to be the area of holding if I were to guess. Illegal hands to the face is going to be the call. So knock them back to about the 43-yard line. And that is a killer. 2nd and 25 for the Timberwolves as they go, again, with pace here. Patriots bringing forward a little inside screen. High pass. And that gives the defenders a chance to recover inside the 40, only to about the 38. Still a long ways to go. David Duplantier on the reception. There's a snap. Arp looking right, fires deep, loses the football, but is brought down. They're going to say incomplete pass, Arm coming forward. Vance Hurd applying that pressure. They're going to say his elbow was hit, coming forward. Incomplete pass, either way. 4th and 21. Boy, and that's what one penalty can do for you. Look at the down markers. It was 1st and 10 at about the 28-yard line. Possibly get into field goal range. Instead, you're at your own 39 now, or the opponent's 39 now. And Connor Schutte coming in to punt. Play clock running down, and they're going to get a timeout right before, as Schutte was putting his helmet on, running onto the field. We'll take a break here. 6:53 to go. Score still tied, 14-14.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Schutte with the punt. This one gets off his leg at least and is going to drop. It's near the end zone and does go into the end zone. Boy, lucky break there for the Patriots. That ball was dangerously close to being down at the 1. 6:42 mark. Ball coming down. Ball coming out to the 20. This is probably the longest we've gone in this game without seeing any points. 14-14. Again, special teams, defense, offense, all scoring in this game by both sides. Trying to get a couple more on your bingo cards. If you're keeping track of score at home, we need the Patriots defense and we need the Timberwolves special teams to score. Otherwise, all other facets have scored. So Blair and company coming out here to start. Blair rolls out, avoids one man, can't avoid those two guys though. Sack in the backfield, loss of about 3. Couple guys in there on the tackle. Reed Bynes in there. Cedar Park only rushing 3, but they do bring those linebackers quite often. Either from the outside or straight up the middle. Good communication so far from that front 7. This time just bringing 3. Got a little spy out there. Quick out to Edmondson. Good open field tackle. Got him around the ankles. Tanner McDaniel. So a couple good defensive plays and possibility of a quick 3 and out here. Blair looking to the sidelines, possibly changing the play. Going to pick up 12 here to keep the drive alive. Snap down the middle. Boy, looking to secure the ball and before taking the hit. Nice job there. Esdriel Dianas Alzalde. Oh, they're going to give him forward progress on that. Nice job. Alzalde. And now a quick pass out to Duncan. A couple quick passes. Get this Patriot offense up and rolling out of their own territory. Ball to 37, 2nd and 3. Blair going to set up the screen here. Edmondson waits for his blockers, but not much there. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Reed Bynes in on that tackle as well. 3rd and short. I think if you're the Patriots, you just want to stay on the field, give your defense some rest. And Blair there, 4th and 1 here, and I'd be interested to see if Coach Wall goes for it here. Both sides have been picking up yards easily, getting short yardage situations, and now under center. Blair, direct snap to Edmondson actually, and boy, about 3 Timberwolves back there stopping him in his tracks. That's the thing with direct snaps. You're putting your guy about 4 or 5 yards behind where he actually needs to go, instead of the simple snap to the quarterback and doing a quarterback snap. And now the Timberwolves with great field position here at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Arp and company. Haven't heard too much of Carter Wool's name as he goes in motion here. Boy, right on cue. There's the pass, and he's got some room. Wool gets near a tackle, and they're going to throw a flag on the tackle. And I did see a face mask motion there, so this might get a little more of a boost. Pickup of about 20 on the play. Wool is their leading yard getter, if you will. Arp with about 120 yards through the air average. And Wool picks up about 40 to 50 yards per game through the air, through rushing as well. We'll see what the call is here. It is going to be another face mask. That'll be half the distance penalty, putting them at about the 10 now. If you're the Timberwolves now, you got to punch this one in. You've been given so many opportunities as an offense, and nothing much there. Good stop up front by the Patriots. You got to hammer down if you're the Patriots here, especially that front 7. You've been giving up those 2-3 yard gains around midfield. Now formation switch here as Wool goes to the top of your screen, gets one-on-one coverage. Arp rolling out to his right, little jump pass to Wool, coming across the middle. Looked nice, but maybe got a yard. Wool just not getting too deep into that route, and now a 3rd and goal opportunity. 3rd and 10 now, and Coach Wall is going to take a timeout here. Try to organize them. It's a big 3rd down play. 2:38 to go before halftime. Score still tied at 14-14. We'll come back for this 3rd down play after this.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Big 3rd down here. Ball in the right hash. We'll see if they can punch this in here. A fade route to the end zone. Did he get a foot down? No, ball came out as he hit the ground. David Duplantier can't come up with it. Would have been a hell of a grab. Instead, they'll try for the chip shot field goal. Still a lot of time, though, if you're the Patriots. If they make this, you're down 3. 1 timeout, 2:31 left. Offense hasn't been up to their usual standards, as that one looked to be a line drive through. Offense still trying to find their rhythm. It's kind of been a stuttered start for both offenses, really, as Timberwolves kind of doing a slow burn up to it, and Patriots kind of doing the stop-start motion, if you will. It's an offense that scored 39 points their last time out, averaging 25 for the season. Defense giving up about 43 per game. On track to keep below that on the defensive side. Cedar Park, however, comes into this game only averaging 7 points. 21 points all season. Again, they've played one of the hardest schedules in the region in the state of Texas. Defense giving up about 34 points per game, so they are bettering their average. It's a Cedar Park Timberwolves team that has a title in their history, more 10-win seasons than single-digit win seasons. Only one season, that was their second season, where they were 500 or worse. No seasons below 500. It's pretty impressive. Team finished 7-6 last year. It's an Eastview team that has remained around the 500 mark, couple games above, couple games below, as now Duncan takes us on the one hop, tries that right side, and whatever problems the Timberwolves were having on their special teams to start the game, must have fixed them now. The last two times, Patriots not able to get past their own 11-yard line. Actually, they will give them forward progress, so call it the 13-yard line. Either way, 87 yards to go. Still time to do it, though. 2 minutes and 16 seconds, especially in high school, when you have the clock stop after the chains need to be moved. A lot of time here for Blair and company. Pressure on the outside. He gets the ball out there quick. Duncan gets the ball out of bounds. 4-yard gain. No shame in doing those little short to intermediate passes, especially Duncan being so wise to get out of bounds there. Don't want to start the drive off being 100 miles an hour. Blair takes a little bit more time here, fires an out route. Actually, Luke Martin with a little bit of a hook there, gets the first down. Clock will stop on the chains moving. Actually, I believe it was supposed to stop. Thought that was still a rule. Clock still running, inside 2 minutes now. Blair rolling out to his right. He's gonna try and get out of bounds. They've had a spy on him for most of the night. Reed Vines, the linebacker. It's kind of been switching off between Vines and Elford as to who is going to be the quarterback spy. Now we got a stoppage here by the refs. We're going to reset the clock here, so 1:45 on the clock. I don't know if that was from the play before or the play right there, as Blair was kind of shepherded out of bounds. Either way, pressure off the edge. Offensive line picks it up, now tries to run up the middle. Again, there's Vines in his quarterback spy position. It's no easy task. Blair's been so elusive. We've seen him evading rushers and making some incredible plays with his legs, with his arm, all while on the run. 3rd and 3 here. Inside a minute 20. Quarterback draw. Boy, ankle tackle there. Had an open lane. Grayson Alex in there. And now a little chess game here. Coach Quintero wants the ball back. He sees a minute 10 up on the scoreboard with a minute, or with a timeout himself. And possibility of getting some great field position here. Perhaps on return. I don't think we haven't had the Timberwolves special teams with a scoring opportunity here, so maybe he's trying to give his guys some energy out of this timeout. Perhaps see a blocked punt of their own or a return. Again, if you're just joining us, crazy first quarter where there was a blocked punt for a touchdown, a fumble recovery for a touchdown, and both offenses scored. That made it 14-14, a little bit slower pace here in the second quarter from both offenses. And now quick up the middle, are they going to get it? I don't think so. Boy, they tried to run him in there at the last second, catch him off guard. Defense holds, and great field position for the Timberwolves. Very, very risky call. 36-yard line, your own 36-yard line, a minute before halftime. And now you give the Timberwolves a chance to build. Again, their offense has really been potent the last couple drives. Passing game hasn't been there, especially the deep passing game. We've seen a lot of that from Eastview with their touchdown pass. It's been more the run game for the Timberwolves where they've seen success. Arp already with a rushing touchdown, now trying to go for a throwing touchdown, just out of the reach. Boy, I thought Wool had that in his hands, kind of over the top, and tried to sling it back around his head. Had him open. Boy, and that just shows you how quick things can turn. That could have been 24-14 right there, your 10-point deficit at halftime. Patriots survived that one. Maybe that gives this defense a little bit of a scare into making a play here. Arp going to try the same thing again under duress. Rolls out to his right. And now going to get out of bounds just shy of the 30. That's the difference between these defenses. You have to have a spy on Blair because he's so mobile, because he's so evasive from defenders out of the pocket. And Arp, we haven't seen too much of him needing to go out of the pocket. It's been a lot of designed rollouts, and he's been making plays there, but that time, as now pressure comes again, this time fires it out, and we see a flag come in from the back judge. Quick slant will get him near a first down marker, but we'll see what the penalty is first. Offense looks to be moving backwards. I think I heard chop block from the refs. Kind of hard to see, kind of hard to read lips up here and hear him with the headset on and through the glass, but I believe that was chop block, and I think Nicholson was one of the guys. Clock's going to run here with 40 seconds to go. And now a timeout going to be called by Coach Wall and the Patriots. 35 seconds left to go. Timberwolves trying to make this a two-possession game if possible, headed into halftime. We'll come back for 3rd and 21 after this.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Offense comes back out on the field needing 21 yards to keep the drive alive, but this is probably two-down territory. Arp takes a pass, looks deep, fires deep, has Wall deep, and that time he catches it in for the touchdown. Carter Wool making his presence known here. There is a flag down. I don't know if that came out after. I think the referee just dropped it out of his pocket. And they will wave it off. Head ref just confirming that it fell out of the pocket. Happens to the best of us, not just with our phones, but with our flags as well. 23-14 now. Timberwolves capitalizing off that fourth down stop. There's a snap, hold, kick. All three are good. 24-14, Patriots. We'll see what they do after this break. 27 seconds to go before halftime.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Back here in Cedar Park, Texas at John Gupton Stadium, we've got a good one here. 24-14, Timberwolves scoring the last, trying to do math in my head, 17 points. Little chip shot kick here, taken by Duncan. He's going to try and reverse field again. That didn't work too well for him last time. Works a little bit better, and indication we got a loose ball on the field. Still waiting for a signal. I think they're just going to say he was down. Ball came out late. Things could have gone from bad to worse there. 19 seconds left. We'll see what Eastview does. No timeouts, so perhaps just a run into halftime. And how big was that fourth down call? Inside your own 40 now, leading to a Timberwolves touchdown, down 10. Timberwolves with three guys past midfield now, as Blair's going to take this one. Hope for a miracle. Pressured from the outside, and Edmondson can't handle the screen pass. It's been this linebacking core. Grayson Alex, Reed Vines, actually Grayson Alex on the defensive line, but called his name a couple times. Reed Vines and Brady Elford back there. Elford and Vines, seniors and junior, respectively. Again, Alex using his speed rush, and now a different man up the middle. Try and get a number on him. Caleb Castro, 5'9", 205-pound defensive lineman, goes right up the middle and brings us to halftime. Homecoming here in Cedar Park. Timberwolves leading 24-14 after the break. They will receive the ball as well. Coming back after this.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you. Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Welcome back to John Gupton Stadium here in Cedar Park, Texas. Tyler Alsas on the call with you this evening. Temperatures have been cooling off here. And if you're in Central Texas, cooling off for you means feels like 90 degrees right now at about 8:30. It is definitely cooler than it was today. Temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. And they do call this fall here in Texas. Just to recap the first half for you, Timberwolves up 24-14 against the Eastview Patriots on their homecoming. Festivities over, teams back out on the field. Maxwell's going to kick off here. Had an exciting first quarter with special teams score, defensive score, offensive score. 14-14 at the end of one. A little bit of a slower start in that second quarter. Only 3 points for much of that second quarter until Timberwolves get a stop on fourth down against the Patriots. End up converting on a long pass play to Carter Wool, who takes it in for the score, making it 24-14. That's where we stand off here. Timberwolves going to extend their lead. Aiden Arp and company looking to capitalize, and they've really been what I've called a slow burning offense. As they started off slow, kind of picked up the pace, picked up their running game, picked up their passing game too. We didn't see too much of that starting off. A lot of tipped passes. There was an interception on, I believe, the second pass of the game from Arp, and ever since then we've seen the deep pass to Wool, a lot of intermediate passing as well. Now he's got trips to the near side here. Nicholson on the handoff. A little bit of an option play. Gains about 4. And that's kind of been the story for Nicholson. Had a lot of touches in that first quarter. Still getting about 3 to 5 yards in the following quarters. This is a team that loves to run the ball. A little pitch up the middle here. I believe that's Worrell. Up the middle. Try to get a number on that. That is Carter Wool on the little jet sweep there. Actually, excuse me, sorry, that was Gavin Chapa, number 13, not number 18. But it's been Nicholson, Tyree Nicholson, the senior, getting all of the handoffs from the running back position tonight. Showing no sign of slowing down here, as takes this one, finds a bit of a hole, and picks up the first down easily. Ball out past the 40-yard line, called the 42. Chains will move. Arp and company. Again, they've been no stranger to the short run game, the dink and dunk passing game. Had that one touchdown pass to end the half to Wool. Up the middle, good pursuit there. Couple guys in there. Amar Bucic in there. Santiago Amato also making his presence known. Only a 1-yard pickup. Arp now gonna fire this one. Little route there for about 5 or 6 yards. Again, that short to intermediate passing had Nicholson out in the flat, making the defenders choose, and then just picks the best option. Did a good job there to pick up decent gain. 3rd and 4 here, rolling out to his right. We've seen a lot of this. Arp on the run. Catch is made and spun down at the 25-yard line. Gavin Chapa getting involved in the passing game. 27-yard completion on the play. Timberwolves looking dangerous here. Defensive line can barely get set, and now he's under pressure. Boy, good job. Really impressed with the defensive line from the Patriots. A lot more active than what we've seen from the last couple weeks, especially when you have a hurry-up offense like this. We've seen Arp running around out there, not just on bootlegs, and that's pretty impressive from a team that's got 4 down linemen, And now across the middle is Wool. Near the first down marker. I think they're going to give it to him, and they do. Inside the 15-yard line, fresh set of downs. Patriots got to stop this momentum from the Timberwolves. ARP is just surgical right now. Bring a little bit of pressure up the middle, and ARP's going to take this one to the outside. Tries to spin him down. I think he's going to pick up the first down. Stays in bounds. Christian Lansdale stopping the touchdown on that outside. Couldn't see who had first contact out there. Might have been Braden Gates. Gates now one-on-one at the top of your screen. Pressure comes, and they're going to get to him. Sacked in the backfield. ARP couldn't make up his mind. Bucic in there with the sack. And ARP looked for Wall and just couldn't make up his mind. Second and goal here from the 12. Four-minute drive now for Cedar Park. Option left. They scored on this the first time. They scored on this the first quarter. The same exact play, the same exact result. Touchdown Timberwolves. Boy, that is a great looking play, and ARP just does the work with his feet so well. Makes it 30-14. Point after is up, and the line drive kick is good. 31-14. It's been all Timberwolves since the first quarter. We'll come back and see if the Patriots have an answer after the break.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
And it is a sandstorm here as they play it in the stadium. Students going crazy. Band had a terrific performance. And nice little integration with the homecoming celebration that took place. Kickoff will take place now. And Isapunwu. Little slippery maneuver through the hole. That's just good tough running there. Good return out to the 37. It's been all or nothing in the return game. They either get out to the 40 or 50-yard line, or they end up inside their own 15. Had a couple of them inside the 15. And now the Timberwolves defense trying to match pace with their offense. They've done a great job allowing no points last quarter, and so far now, as Eastview will have their first drive of this half. Defensive line really stepping up their play after the first couple drives. Edmondson going to take the handoff and tries to stiff arm a man, but Reed Vines with a sure tackle. Again, we've seen Reed Vines and Brady Elford making things a little bit more chaotic than Eastview wants from the linebacker position. And now Alex trying to pressure Blair, gets it out to Duncan for no gain. I think they're going to lose a couple yards as well. Grayson Alex, he's been a terror off of that right side. Number 44 at the near side, he's been a terror. We got 42 as the linebacker. And Reed Vines. 31 next to Vines is Elford. And here comes Vines, and there goes Elford. Elford gets the hit on him, but he has Duncan wide open at the 30, makes the catch, stays in bounds. No, he goes out of bounds. Tremendous body adjustment from Duncan to catch that. Nearly had an incredible footwork to stay in bounds and pick up a touchdown. We're going to say out at the 25-yard line. And that's what we've seen from Blair the last few weeks. Making guys miss in the backfield and almost throwing up prayers, but they're always answered. And now Blair's going to hand off to Edmondson here. Good hole. Picks up about 8 there. That's what they need. They need a spark, the Patriots. Down 17 here. Going with tempo here. Quick out to Rainey. No blocks on the outside, so gets near the first down marker. I think they're going to call him just shy. Yep, call it about a half-yard shy. Cole McLaughlin on the tackle. Cedar Park brings a man off the edge. Blair steps up, fires to Duncan. Nothing. Looked to be a little bit of a tug on the shoulder, no call. And helmet comes off of Grayson Alex, so he will have to sit out for a play. It'll bring up 4th and short, and I think if you're the Patriots, you have to go for it at this point in the game. Getting a field goal here doesn't really do much. And there's Blair picking up the first down, picks up a little bit more, still on his feet, and down at the 6. Good play design there. And Blair's elusiveness. Again, he doesn't get too many negative plays in the backfield. Always keeps his head on a swivel, avoids the pressure, and he's fast enough to outrun these quick linebackers and safeties that Cedar Park has. Now throws this one to the back of the end zone, looking for Duncan. No luck, though. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 7. Haven't seen too many red zone opportunities for the Patriots. We've had one that led to a fumble. Blair kind of reaching his arm out for the first down, and ball pops out. And that led to a scoop and score, 87 yards the other way into the end zone that the Patriots are now trying to get in themselves. Down 17, about 5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Float up to Duncan. Too far. Looked to be keyed in on Duncan the whole way there. Alex back in after a couple plays out, trying to adjust his helmet. We've seen him get pressure on Blair all night. It's been not even a strength matchup. It's been all speed there. Good block there. Now the pitch to Edmondson. Boy, pick your poison. Blair just didn't want to take the hit. 4th down and goal from the 11. We have a Patriot player down at the goal line. Rowan Tyler looks to be getting to his feet now. Again, it is in the 90 degrees in the feels like temperature here, so hopefully just a cramp and Tyler's able to come back onto the field later. Team's going to get some water any chance they get now. Wind still blowing from the right to left, again just enough to keep the flags moving. A little bit lighter than when we kicked off, but still, if you're outside in the Texas heat all day, 90 degrees is going to be a welcome feeling for you. They converted 4th and 1. They're not going to convert they're not going to try to convert a 4th and 11 here. Maxwell's going to come in for the kick. Nearly blocked, had a lot of pressure, but Maxwell gets it in no problem. 31-17 now, points on the board for the Patriots for the first time in a quarter and a half. Inside 4.5 minutes here in the third quarter. Timberwolves going to get the ball up 14.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Back here for this district matchup, the first district game for both these teams. 4.5 minutes to go. Timberwolves in control this last, I would say more than just this quarter, the last quarter and a half or so. Second quarter really took advantage of a 4th down stop, leading to a big time touchdown pass. And now they're creeping up here, expecting an onside kick, and it is an onside kick. Ball is touched, but no matter. Cedar Park can touch it inside 10, and they do take it at the 41-yard line. Saw Eastview do that a couple weeks ago, and I think Cedar Park recognized it at the last second, had a couple guys cheat up. Really well executed a couple weeks ago. Maxwell would kick it, it flew to the 10 yards, and he kind of just shepherded it across the line and dropped down on it to recover. Cedar Park not fooled this time and now have the ball in excellent field position, 41-yard line. 41 yards to extend this lead even more. Quick pass out. Arp has the receiver, Max Powell. Good pursuit there from Eastview. Ronnie Goldman spinning him out of bounds. No gain on the play. A little bit slower pace here from Cedar Parks as they are inside 15 seconds now. Man in motion. Fake the handoff. Now going deep. Pass wide open in the middle. He's going to score. Gavin Chapa. Breakdown and coverage leads to wide open Chapa down the seam, and Arp is finding his stride here. Timberwolves up 20. "41-yard touchdown pass and catch. And Timberwolves having a ball on homecoming. Kick is up and good. 38-17. Patriots got to score if they want to keep this one from getting any uglier. Got to score 7 instead of 3. We'll come back to the Patriots' possession after the break.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
So as the second pass play of over 40 yards is that one goes to Chapa. First one before the half ended went to Carter Wool. And it just seems that like Cedar Park is taking advantage of those deep pass plays. Instead of using them to get into scoring range, they're using those big plays to score. And now a kickoff here. Eastview really needs a good return here. Duncan takes it at about his own 18-yard line, finds some space, cuts it to the outside. Good move there, but it's spun out near the 40-yard line. We've seen Blair make fantastic throws, fantastic catches by Duncan. Of course, Rainey kicked off the scoring here with a beautiful catch down the seam, almost like the one Cedar Park just did. We'll see if they get a little bit more daring in the play calling here. Blair just needs a little bit more time back in the pocket. This Cedar Park defensive front and linebacking core really can throw them in there. Done an excellent job of keeping the pressure on, but Blair only taking the 1 sack. That led to a fumble. Blair now going to do design quarterback run. And boy, as soon as he steps foot across that line of scrimmage, instantly gang tackled. Jackson Fortney, another linebacker in there on the stop. Cedar Park, a very speedy defense. Not a lot of size, but definitely a lot of speed coming from the outside. We've seen Grayson Alex. That's been a lot of his rushes coming from the outside. And Blair goes right up the middle. Good move up the middle. He's got some space, spins forward, and he's punished after he gets the first down. But man, it's so fun to watch Blair get in those open spaces. And Blair took some punishment on that. He's down for a bit. Tried to get up. Looked to be sandwiched in between a couple Timberwolves there. So we'll take a quick break, and hopefully Blair is able to come back. Coming back to Cedar Park after the break.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Ty Blair, sophomore quarterback, walks off the field, kind of a jog off the field, so hopefully it's just cramping, maybe takes the wind out of him for a play or two. And this one's going to be stopped before it even starts. Had some movement from Rainey on the edge, and he's telling the new quarterback, Ryan Pullen, to let him get set perhaps. We've got another down player as he's hobbling off to the sideline. Nicky Marua, excuse me, hops off the sideline. So again, false start. Play does not start there. 1st and 15. Pullen still in the game. Timberwolves showing pressure. They get a good jump. Edmondson runs the opposite way of the pressure. No match though, as he is stopped in the backfield. Shariah Shukla, big number 90 in there. And 2nd and 17, bad to worse for the Patriots. Had a tie game, chance to only be down 3. And Now pulling under pressure, and he's sacked from the backside. Ball came out. And it's going to be Cedar Park football. Timberwolves bringing the pressure, getting there with the pressure. I believe that was Shukla applying the hit. Didn't see who came up with it, but Cedar Park has the ball in opponent territory at the 37, already up 21. Eastview having the tables turned on them. Started off so well, getting an interception, getting on the scoreboard first after looked to be a muff punt, and then led to the deep pass play to Rainey for the 7-0 start, and Timberwolves outscoring them 38-10 after that. Closing in on a minute here inside the third quarter. Harp looking poised in the back, now firing down the seam in the double coverage, had it off the fingertips. Eli Lackey. That was a nice place ball, and Lackey just had to go off the fingertips. I wonder if he was surprised the ball got through double coverage. Seen a lot of confidence building from Aiden Arp, quarterback here for the Timberwolves. Throughout this game, finding different receivers. That's Lackey's first target. Spreading the ball out to Wool and Chop on the last touchdown. Now going to roll out here. Try and find Lackey again. Good catch. Actually, they're going to say the ball came out as he came out of bounds. Incomplete pass brings up 4th and 9. Quick 3 and out here. That's what you need if you're the Patriot defense. Put your offense in a good position here, and you got to go for it if you're the Timberwolves. Well, you don't have to, but you're in kind of no man's land. 36-yard line. Too long to kick, too short to kick. What do you dial up here? Arp looking deep. Got to fire into traffic. Boy, that's a bullet of a pass. Complete to Wool. Move the chains. First and I think it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 12, so still opportunity to get a first down inside 30 seconds to go here. So we've seen a lot more distance on the ball from Arp as the game goes on. Now going to hand it off. Nope, he's going to keep it. Fakes out everybody, tries the corner, reaches for it, and they're going to say down at the half-yard line. And that's going to lead us to the end of the third quarter. Timberwolves well in control of this one, 38-17. I don't think anyone's realized the third quarter's done yet, but now they do. Arp and company are knocking on the door for another 7 points. We'll come back after the break.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Timberwolves switch ends of the field and have about a foot and a half to go, maybe less even. For another 7 points. Arp gonna give this one to Nicholson, and Nicholson's gonna get in there for the score. His first touchdown of the night. It's been a lot of options from Arp, but hands the ball off, spreads the wealth, and Nicholson extends the lead to 44-17. Again, this game was 14-14 going in the second quarter. Most of the second quarter stayed that way. Timberwolves got a field goal late, made it 17-14, and since then have just been pouring it on now, 45-17 after the extra point. We'll see if the Patriots can muster up anything on offense after this break.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype View program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Well, I think the Patriots' chances of winning this game are slim to none. 45-17. We saw a lot of comebacks, a lot of crazy comebacks in the NFL. I think this would top them all. Down 28 with 12 minutes to go. As Isapunwu takes this kickoff, finds a hole on the right side, and this one's going to come back. Obvious blindside block, or rather block in the back. Two flags came out simultaneously. I think they're going to get Brandon Crumpton. So again, we'll see if Blair comes into the backfield again. Can't really see him in the huddle on that far side yet. And Blair is in, so that's good news for Patriot fans. Again, I don't think a win is in the cards tonight. But it's about next week, trying to keep positivity on an offense. Again, this offense scored 39 points their last game against Lampasas. Looked very sharp. A lot of big-time plays, a lot of great execution in the run and pass game. Just couldn't do it on the defensive end, and that seems to be the story here tonight. Blair fires out to Rainey, and they're going to have a hold on there. To see Devin Guildhouse, the receiver on the corner. Referee standing right there. Half the distance penalty backs him up to the 5. I haven't seen too much from the run game, but again, I don't think they're going to try and go to the run game. Edmondson maybe to get a couple yards here, and Blair's actually going to keep it himself. He's got a hole. Makes a man miss. Nice cut to the near side and out at the 31-yard line. Again, just such an elusive player in the backfield. Not a big physical runner, not a big physical frame, but still able to cut on a dime like that and find the open spots. Had either side to work with in that run. picks up 26 yards. Blair with trips now, looks right, rolls left, gets hit as he throws, ball through the hands of his receiver, and man, Blair took a shot there, right in the rib cage. It'll be Ryan Soley applying the hit. And if you're Coach Wall, I bet you're telling Blair to try and minimize those hits. Take less of those. Seems to be a good absorber of contact in the run game. Now under pressure again. A little jump pass and throws this down. This might be, I think they're going to call incomplete pass. Coaches on the near side signaling grounding. And there's the flag. So better than a fumble, but it's going to back them up to inside their own red zone again. And again, just not much offense these last 3 quarters from Eastview. Only 3 points. Far from the dynamic start we saw them have. Attacking through the air. Blair and company just trying to save face and head into next week. Blair is patient with his run. Ankle tackled down past the 25. Jackson Fortney there. Picks up about 10. Going to bring up 4th and 16. They're going to say from the 26-yard line. Obvious punting situation here. 45-17 inside 9.5 minutes. And there we go. The down marker was at the 26-yard line, but the ball was at the 25. Referee just doing some tidy work. Maxwell gonna boot this one back. Both Wool and Choppa gonna let this one bounce. Now Wool takes it. He's got a good couple yards in him. 45-yard line is where he will be downed. Inside 9 minutes to go. Timberwolves just trying to put this one to bed. Coming back after the break.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find
Quick
out
out of the
more.
timeout,
Vype Live.
and they get a
We bring your
about
teams
5
to
yards.
you.
I'm guessing they've bettered their average of about 3.1 yards per carry throughout this game. Haven't broken off a big run. I don't even know if I'd say they'd broken off a double-digit yard run, and now Max Powell getting some carries. Give Nicholson a rest. Aiden Arp still in there, quarterback. Perhaps just working on handoff duty. Play clock, about 10 seconds left, and now a quick little pop here to the receiver. Patriots trying to grab the ball, but to no avail. Carter Wool picks up the first down at the 37-yard line. One or two Eastview fans have seen enough, and I think they're going to call it a night. They're heading to the end zone. Rather, that's Cedar Park fans on this home sideline. Great crowd tonight for homecoming. As a handoff off the middle. Ball's on the ground. And Eastview picks it up at the 35-yard line. Vance Hurt, I believe, came up with the recovery. Good little sandwich there right on the ball by the two defenders. The Patriots will take over at their own 34. Down 45-17. Again, great crowd here. A lot of green in the stadium. Homecoming night. And they're looking to seal this victory. 7 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Blair with two backs in just for protection. Still gets to him though, up the middle. Boy, the backs did their job with a couple guys that came through, but linemen let him come through the middle. And I think it's just been wear and tear on this offensive and defensive line for both sides for Eastview. A lot of the running game has worn them down and haven't seen too much pressure from ARP. And Blair's working with what he has. And now out to Rainey, who is hit immediately, fumbles the football, still on the ground. And he recovers it looks like, and comes up limping. Does recover it, loss of about 6. Call it 3rd and 23. This is probably, I would say, the worst the Eastview Patriot offense has looked this last quarter. Obviously the scoreboard might play a factor into that, but you got to have momentum going into the next game. We saw them have great momentum against Lampasas finishing out that game, as now Duncan finds a spot in the seam. He's got some speed to pick it up past midfield. Oh man, and Duncan is slow to get up. Went down kind of awkwardly on that. But if you're the Patriots, you can't hang your head just looking at the scoreboard. Got to keep in mind you still have the rest of the season to play for. This is only game number 4. Still alive in district play. This is just the first one of many. And keep that momentum going. Fake pitch from Blair, and he's swallowed up. Reed Vines makes the tackle for loss. Loss of 1, they're going to say. Still got to fight, bring that momentum to the next week. Next week they will be at home against College Station, making the long drive up to Georgetown. And now deep ball here into double coverage. Bodies colliding there as Blair's pass falls incomplete. Again, next week Eastview going to travel home, play College Station on the 30th. That game is at 7 p.m. We will be there covering it. Cedar Park going to head out to College Station, play A&M Consolidated. That game starts at 7 p.m. as well. Blair takes this snap, gets a little bit past the line of scrimmage, picks up about 3 before he's wrestled to the ground. Again, a lot of spy work. He's been able to find a couple open rooms here and there, but not much he can do. This linebacking core has been very, very smart with their decisions. I think their coaches have also put them in great spots, putting them in spy situations. A lot of work from Vines, and he's the spy right there, and Rainey just has a bounce off of his chest. I don't think he was looking for it. So turnover on downs will bring out the Timberwolves. 4 minutes to go in this game. We'll take a quick break here from Gupton Stadium.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be.
Trying to salt this one
Email
away.
info@vypemedia.com to find out how
And
to
referee's
join
making an
Vype
announcement
Campus
here.
today.
Now the play clock starts. Trying to get extra technical here with 4 minutes to go. And Arp was going to take this one himself. He's got some room. This one might be coming back, though. 2 flags fly. And this one's going to be coming back. Offense knows it. Defense knows it. And it was holding. Didn't quite catch a number on it, but nevertheless, first and 20. A couple backups here to mention for the Timberwolves. Number 2, Aiden Long, in at quarterback right now. Standing next to him is number 34, Tyler Wynn. And Long picks up a good chunk of yardage. Gets out of bounds, though. Gain of 5, they call it. And a lot of new faces, a lot of new receivers in right now. Luca Wilson, the tight end, in motion. Hand up the middle to Win. Good hard run there. 7 yards. And now 3rd and 7 upcoming from the 43. We're going to let backup throw here. Long's deep pass is caught at the 15. Finds a way into the end zone. Breaking through 2 tackles is Blake Suber. 6'1" junior putting something on the highlight reel. It's a special moment for Suber as he gives a little shoulder bump to the coach on the sideline. Boy, 51-17. Timberwolves can't be stopped. Field goal is up and into the band. Misses the instruments though, thankfully. 52-17. It's getting ugly here in Cedar Park. 2:52 left to go in the game. We'll be back.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
.252 to go. Timberwolves have scored. I'm trying to do the math in my head. a lot to 3. Let's just call it that. It was 14-14. Timberwolves scored a field goal and then had a touchdown right before the half, and it's been all of them ever since. 28-3. They've outscored the Patriots this half. Their passing game really picking up as Arp came into his own in that third quarter. Long picks up the touchdown pass there to Suber. We'll see what the defense can come up with. A lot of new faces on the defensive side I see. We'll see if Eastview plays the same and brings in some new faces on the offensive side. Blair's still in at quarterback. That's Luke Martin coming to this near side. And I think we're going to get the same thing before. Not all 11 were set. Kareem Edwards in at running back. A couple other guys to mention. Caleb Salazar and Luke Martin down on this near side. Can't see the numbers from the far side, guys, but Blair's still in at quarterback. And hand up the middle. Oh, a good run there from Edwards. I think the ball on the ground, and it's going to be Cedar Park ball. Boy, looking at my names to look at Kareem's name, make sure I got it right, and ball comes out. It's one thing that hasn't really, I wouldn't say necessarily hurt Eastview because the score has been the way it is. Certainly hasn't helped them. Something you want to correct for sure in the weeks going forward. They had the interception early. They had the blocked punt early. So their defense and special teams were working. Now just having to hold on to the ball. Blair had a fumble early on that was scooped and taken back to the house. Fumble here. They've also caused a fumble. And now right up the middle. Boy, untouched until there. Into the end zone. Jaden Gallegos calling up some new names here on the play, on the score sheet. 58-17. And try to make this one even uglier. I don't know what Eastview could take from this second half and show on film. I think this might be one that everyone knows how it goes, no matter what sport, if it's basketball, football, soccer, heck, even golf, the back nine. You just don't look at the film at this one. Take it next week. Focus on next week. Eastview, again, still in play for districts. This is just game number 1. A lot more games down the field headed to home to play College Station at 7 next week. And Cedar Park heading out to College Station to play A&M Consolidated. Both games at 7. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more fall weather. Really tough to have these games, especially in August. I believe our first game, it was about 105. Now we've cooled off into the mid-90s. Maybe by Christmas we'll be into the 80s. You know, I'm trying to speak it into existence. We haven't had a special teams touchdown in a while. Eastview did have the special teams as the block punt was returned, and now Isapunwu muffs it, picks it up at the 15, and he's going to be hit hard. and a little bit of extracurriculars. Don't think they're talking about class schedules down there. Just a minute 48 here to go for the Patriots. Try to get some new faces, some touches, and hopefully hang on to the ball this time. And they do pull Blair for the night. Ryan Pullen, the junior, going to take over quarterback duties. Lucas Friggle in motion. And Friggle will catch this one past the 20, past the 25, knocked out around the 28. Good pickup there. Kareem Edwards in the backfield now is pulling sets with two receivers either side. Edwards takes the handoff, looks to be slipping on the field. Tried to cut that one upfield and going to go down for no gain inside 90 seconds now. Pullen takes the snap. Looks deep, fires deep. A little bit of contact there. What I think they're going to say was uncatchable. Ball was about 10 yards in front of the intended receiver, Edwards. Headed down the seam. Pullen takes the snap. Pressure up the middle, sets up the screen to Edwards. And gains about 6. Got to call him down. And Pullen took a shot on that. That was Logan Wickets. Right up the wickets. And applying the pressure. Punt team comes out as the clock winds down. It's going to be about 20 seconds left if they decide to run this all the way down. Wool and Choppa back to receive. This kick is waved for the fair catch by Wool. He drops it. Still going to be a fair catch. Can't advance that. 35-yard line is where they're going to start. And the clock's still running. And they finally stop it at 6. Let a little extra go off. No harm, no foul. So it looks like we're going to get one final snap here. Blake Padaney in at quarterback, a senior. Looks like he's going to take the last snap for this game. Again, both teams in action next week, the 30th at 7, playing the College Station teams. Cedar Park headed out to College Station to play A&M Consolidated. Eastview going to go home, looking for their first win still to play College Station. Final score here, 59-17 in favor of the homecoming Timberwolves. My name is Tyler Alsis, for my producer Mitchell Padgett. We thank you for spending your Friday night with us here at John Gupton Stadium in Cedar Park, Texas. Stay tuned for more Vype events, and we will see you next week.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.